Hey guys, welcome back to the BuzWeaver channel. And in our top stories today from the Hill, prosecution rests in whirlwind Trump hush money trial, which was neither hush money nor a trial. It was a show trial for the Establishment Uni-party and Democrats. Prosecutors with the Manhattan District Attorney's Office have rested their case against former President Trump, bringing the first criminal trial of a U.S. president in the country's history near to a close. The reason it's the first one in history is because this particular president, this particular populist president, did not cooperate with the establishment the way all other presidents have cooperated with the establishment since the early 1900s. Over 4 weeks of sometimes salacious, oftentimes feisty testimony, Trump's jury of 12 New Yorkers heard from a smattering of witnesses ranging from 2016 campaign allies and Trump organizations, employees to ex-tabloid publishers, a porn star, and an ex-fixer, because they needed this to be tabloid-worthy information to paint Donald Trump as some sort of salacious, sultry, disgusting human being that they believe he is, orange man bad. And this was the entire exercise. The Hill is spelling it out exactly the way the Democrats wanted it to, because it was not about the rule of law. It was not about justice. It was about a man, Donald Trump, who doesn't cooperate with the establishment, who doesn't cooperate with the Uni-party. He wants to do things that will benefit the country, that will benefit Americans, according to the rational, logical, sensible way of the way our country works. And so they have to create these show trials. They have to paint this man as a criminal. The first in history, because, as I've said, it is the Establishment Uni-party. If they are not in control, if they can't be in control, they will destroy whoever it is that's trying to hold them back. Prosecutors told the story of how a $130,000 hush money payment was made to keep allegations of an affair quiet ahead of Trump's 2016 election, arguing it was unlawfully repaid and that false records helped cover it up. They also theorized that the scheme was conducted in order to improperly influence the election, which Trump ended up winning. Here's the thing. Notice in the wording here how they are spelling it out the way they want everyone to think that it happened, by suggesting that this was what was brought up in court. But the reality is, as I did a video the other day, Michael Cohen's former lawyer accused him of lying on stand about paying Stormy Daniels. So Cohen took out a loan. He took out the loan to pay this alleged hush money. Donald Trump had no idea that he had done that. As a matter of fact, Cohen was trying to hide this from his wife because his wife was very scrupulous, and she would take care of the finances and would look into all this and see, why was this paid? Why was that paid? What was this money for? So he had to take out what was called a key loan, or a lock key loan, so that she could not discover that he had taken out the money. He took out the money because he wanted to be back in the good graces of Donald Trump. Now, this is not spelled out here in the Hill. This is not going to be brought up by the Democrats. This isn't going to be brought up by the establishment, particularly since the legal hush money, the legal transactions, the documentations, the falsifying of records and so forth they're talking about are misdemeanors that were raised to felonies, because the perception here, or at least the one that Bragg was trying to say, is that this was in order to improperly influence the election. In other words, it would be a campaign finance violation, which it was not. So it's unfortunate that the media can't be honest about all the details of what's going on. But as I said, just in the simplest of terms here from the Washington Times did spell it out, did describe what was going on. But with so much information, the overload of information, and so much going on, the only thing the establishment and Democrats are concerned about is ensuring that everyone believes that Donald Trump is some sort of criminal. The first time in history a president has ever been in trial. Yeah, because the Establishment Uni-party has to make sure that it can maintain its power. Donald Trump does not cooperate with the establishment. When he cooperated with the establishment, for example, he was told not to go after Hillary Clinton, not to go after particular Democrats, not to pursue what happened with Joe Biden's quid pro quo with the phone call with Zelensky. They talked him out of all of that because he thought he was being cooperative. He thought he was being the negotiator that he is. He has learned and discovered and realized that the Establishment Uni-party is a multi-tendrilled beast that reaches into every political arena out there, whether it's Republicans, whether it's Democrats, industry, commerce, business, anything out there. They have some sort of influence. And that's the problem that they have with Donald Trump and his influence, or anyone else of influence. If it doesn't comply with, if it doesn't go along with, if it doesn't align with the Establishment Uni-party, who has captured our culture, captured our institutions, then they allow their little ilk to go after other individuals, as we see with the kicker from the Kansas City Chiefs. If you don't subscribe to their ideology, their philosophy, their worldview, they will destroy you. They will humiliate you. They will degrade you. They will undermine you. They will do anything and everything to destroy you and to make you look as if you're an incompetent person going against the grain, going against what they perceive being, or they perceive to themselves, that they know what society desires and what social order is and what the culture should be made of. Absolutely extraordinary. But I'd love to get your thoughts and opinions down in the comment section below. How much more of this show trial nonsense are we going to see up until the election? Are you looking forward to the debate that will be coming up in June? These are going to be extraordinary things, and Biden is not doing very well. The whole reason that he's even doing the debate is because he's doing so terrible in polling. And it's understandable, because if you are trying to take care of yourself or your family, you're out there getting groceries, you're out there paying bills, you're out there taking care of your expenses, you already know and can feel what's happening under Joe Biden. And it's extraordinary that the Establishment Uni-party, with the full weight of the establishment behind Joe Biden, he is still struggling. And it's apparent because people can feel it. But nonetheless, guys, that's what I certainly had for you today. I want to thank all of you guys across New Tech, as well as all of you here on YouTube, for your guys' continued support. Appearing there on the screen, that would be the channel icon. You guys can click on to subscribe, as well as to select notifications. That way you know when there's content here on the channel. And I'll see all you guys in the next video.